Hassan did exercise his rights. Whether justice was served today is a question for an appellate court.
What do you think went wrong for him?
Again, that's a question for an appellate court. I'm sure Mr. Hassan will seek that route. I'm not going to critique, again, specifically what went right or wrong in the case, but again, we've heard the jury's verdict. Mr. Hassan took the verdict well, with dignity, and he has the right to pursue an appeal.
Did he talk to you? What was his reaction to the verdict? Did he say anything? Did he express any emotion?
No, Mr. Hassan was quiet. He listened to the jury, accepted their verdict, and again, he has legal remedies after this.
Is he going to appeal?
He'll appeal. Has he said that to you?
Again, I can't comment on what he has said to me, but he does have the right to appeal.
Jeremy, Mr. Schwartz, can you talk about what your strategy would have been? Like, you'd said that you had a difference of strategies at the time when he chose to go off on his own.
In addition to what was said in court, I can't comment on that.
I'm curious about just your personal experience having been through this whole thing. It was 3 weeks. You were originally the defense attorney, then you became his legal advisor. I think it would be obviously a drain on anyone in your position. I'm curious to know, just given your tenure as an attorney, how you would describe this case compared with all the others you've had, and how it's been for you personally.
Well, any trial that lasts 3 weeks or 4 weeks, if you count jury selection period, is going to be taxing for various reasons. But again, I'm not going to comment on my specific experiences with this case. I am still Mr. Hassan's legal advisor, and I wouldn't be allowed to comment on anything other than that.
You know, we've heard him, talk about his wife. He talked very little about the actual slaying itself. Did he ever at any point express remorse to you about what happened?
I cannot comment on what Mr. Hassan did or did not express to me.
You mentioned he might go through an appeal. Would you be willing to stay on as his legal advisor in that capacity should he seek an appeal?
That's yet to be determined. With respect to an appeal, the role of quote, legal advisor would be quite different, but that's yet to be determined.
Your thoughts, tell me, I mean, not your opinion on the line of defense in the closing, but describe what he was trying to get across to the jury.
Well, Mr. Hassan has felt that throughout the tenure of his marriage, no one had listened to his side, so it was important to him in the 2 hours that he had for summation to get across his side and how he saw the marriage.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jeremy.